Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class B plus camper value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're looking at a 2007 Coachmen Concord. This is a model number 300 TS, 30 feet long with 3 power slide outs. Folks, this unit's only got 26,000 miles. In 2007, this unit cost $96,000 new. That's not including the full body paint option. That's not including the HWH Hydralic leveling jacks, which this unit has. And that's also not including the in-motion satellite system that this unit has, as well as the outside entertainment center. So rest assured, this thing is well into the 6 figures when it was new, and the brand new 17s are now over $138,000 without those options. But folks, this unit right here is only $49,900 with 26,000 miles. It's in beautiful condition. As you can see, everything's here. It's got the optional jacks, the satellite system, the outside TV, stereo, beautiful full body paint. And I'm talking about, I can't find a nick, a scratch, anything on it that looks bad. As a matter of fact, if looking at this thing, folks, and if you didn't know the year model, you probably would guess this was a lot newer than a 07. Beautiful RV. There's no delamination. The paint is, you can tell it's been kept under cover. Only 26,000 miles. Folks, those hydraulic leveling jacks are several $1,000 option. All 3 slide outs have awning toppers, which is also an option. The tires look good. So it's got the sanity flush system. Of course, it's on a Ford 450 chassis with a 6.8 liter Triton V10. 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. You know what's neat about these, and this is what's replaced the Class B camper vans, because everybody likes the little Class Bs, but they're too cramped to really practically use. These little Class B pluses get pretty close to the same fuel mileage as a Class B, but you get a lot more room in them. They're smaller than a Class C, bigger than a Class B. That's why we call them B pluses. 450 Super Duty 1.5-ton chassis. You've got that Torqueshift transmission, which is Ford's version of an Allison. This unit's got 305 horsepower. Beautiful condition. I mean, this is something anybody'd be proud to drive, and this is going to save you almost half price of what it costs new. Plus, this unit comes with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and up to a 138-point inspection, all included for the $49,900 price. Got the ride right air suspension, so if you want to tow behind it, which this thing can tow pretty much whatever you want to put behind it. You know, that ride right helps you stiffen up the ride, makes it tow better, makes it ride better. You know, that's a really neat option to have, and it will make sure all that works like it's supposed to and set it how you want it. Let's take a look inside this 300 TS. You know, Coachmen's built over 500,000 motorhomes, and they've been around a long time. Folks, inside here, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hard-pressed to find an 07 that's nicer and newer than this one. And keep in mind, folks, I am going to do a 360 video tour. If you want to see that, just click on the link below in the item description. Make sure you have 360 playback capability. If you're on a mobile device, of course, you'll have to use the YouTube application. And, of course, if you're on a PC, you should automatically have 360 playback as long as your browser is currently up to date, your Chrome, Internet Explorer, Internet Edge, or Firefox, or whatever you use. As long as you've got the latest browser, you can watch 360 videos. But folks, up here in the front, you've got ice cold dash air, and actually I was mistaken on the miles. This has got 25,608 miles. 25,608 miles. Dash air is ice cold. Of course, the seats look like new. The carpets look like new. You know what's neat about these little motorhomes like this is with this size. With most motorhomes, the dash air is pointless. There's no point even using the dash air. That's why it doesn't work on most motorhomes. But because this unit's more narrow than a Class C, it's smaller, this dash air will actually keep the front part of this RV cooled while you're traveling, so you don't have to run your generator and run your roof air if you don't want to. HDTV, like I said, it's got the satellite system on the roof. Got the padded headliner, got the fantastic vent fan, leather sleeper sofa. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. So you can sleep up to 6, and this is only 30 feet long, folks. This is ideal if you like older state parks and campground and older campgrounds and stuff like that, because a lot of these older campgrounds don't have the facilities for something over 32, 33 feet long. Got the halftime oven, which is a microwave and a convection oven. You got the stove top, which doesn't look like it's ever been used. Got the nice woodwork around the slide out. Got the Corian countertops. You know, $96,000 in '07. Of course, that's a lot of money today, but that was a lot of money back then too. So you can imagine this thing's pretty much going to be the best that Coachmen can put in a Class B plus. And that's how much campers have gone up just in, what is that, 10 years old. They've gone up $38,000 because they're now $138,000 new for the exact same model. Walk toward the back. Got a walk-through bathroom. Got a little lavatory area. Porcelain RV toilet. Vent fan. Plenty of storage in here. Everything looks great. On the other side, you've got a stand-up shower with a skylight that looks great. We haven't cleaned this unit yet, folks, so this is just how it came in. You've got a privacy curtain right here if you want to separate the bedroom and bathroom from the rest of the RV. And then you got a solid sliding door right here if you want to separate the bedroom itself exclusively from the rest of the RV. Here in the back bedroom, got another HDTV, so that's 3 TVs total. You got a Queen Island bed. Look at all the storage at the foot of the bed. Got a nightstand, plenty of lighting. Got the nice woodwork in here, the nice windows. That's a nice motorhome, folks. And it's priced to sell quickly. This thing is thousands under NADA, and it's half price of what it cost you with only 25,000 miles, plus all the extra options that are on it. This unit's $49,900. We'll trade. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Keep in mind, folks, well, first of all, we're a 48-year-old family-owned and operated used RV dealership that sells over 500 used RVs a year, so obviously we're doing something right. But let me tell you a tip. If I can give you one tip about buying a used RV from a dealer, get the out-the-door price. Our out-the-door price is $49,900. That includes a 90-day warranty and the up to 138-point inspection by our certified RV techs, all included at no extra charge. Other dealers, folks, when they advertise RVs, and the few that actually do put a price on there, when you deal with them, always get the out-the-door price, because you're going to be shocked at how much more the out-the-door price is over what the sales price is, the advertised sales price. In other words, another dealer might advertise this same unit for $59,900, but by the time they add freight fees, dock fees, prep fees, get ready fees, tag fees, title fees, all this other junk, you know, that $59,900 suddenly is going to be about $68,000, $69,000, and they hadn't even touched the sales tax yet. This is a real common practice, especially among the corporate dealers. And what it is, all these fees they charge, which they don't let you know this, but all those fees are 100% dealer profit and 100% necessary to purchase a used or new RV. And it's just a way that they came up with several years ago to make people pay more for the RVs without realizing it by disguising it as extra fees. And sure, they may give you this song and dance when you ask them about it, why they have to charge this fee or why they charge this fee or that fee. But folks, don't fall victim to it. It's all 100% dealer profit. The only thing you're required to pay for any RV, new or used, is the sales price and the sales tax. And the only time you pay sales tax to the dealer directly is when you're buying in the same state that you live in. In other words, since we're a Georgia dealer, and if you're a Georgia buyer, you'll pay sales tax. If you come from out of state, like most of our customers do, you'll sign an out-of-state sales tax form. You'll pay your sales tax when you title the RV in your home state. We keep things simple, we keep it cheap, we keep it easy. And that's why we've been around for almost half a century. Think about it, folks. When you can save $10, $12, $15, $16, $18,000 over what other dealers are asking for the same make and models, plus not have to pay all those fees, plus get interest rates as low as 3% if you need to finance this RV. We can get you a 3% rate with approved credit. There's no comparison, folks. We don't have commission salespeople. That saves you a ton of money. Let me tell you something. If you go to a lot that uses commission salespeople, you may as well take you about $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 in cash out of your personal savings, put it in a paper sack and set it on fire and watch it burn, because that's how much extra you're going to pay by going through a lot with commission salespeople. And let me tell you why, and a lot of people never think about this. A commission salesperson is an out-of-date way of doing business. Unfortunately, most RV dealers use them. What it is, instead of paying a salesperson by the hour or pay them salary like we pay our salespeople, they only pay their salespeople when they make a sale. And the bad thing about that is they get 25% of the gross profit. That dealer, on top of having more overhead and higher prices to begin with, plus charging those fees, has to mark their prices up an additional 25% to cover the salesperson's commission. And that big payday on a sale is why most RV salespeople are in it to begin with, because they want that big paycheck. The bad thing is, every dollar that extra dollar that salesperson squeezes out of you, it's like a lemon. You're a lemon to them, and the more juice they can get out of you, the better by squeezing you. And if they get an extra dollar, an extra drop out of you, that's an extra 25 cents in their pocket. If you've got a trade-in, and let's just say the trade-in value is 20 grand, and they talk you into taking 15 for it. A lot of people don't know this, but a commission salesperson gets 25% commission on the how much under market value they can get you to take for your trade-in. So that's an extra $1,250, another drop out of a lemon. They have the finance manager mark interest rates up, and they get a kickback on that too. Another drop out of the lemon. I mean, folks, that's why I see so many people come in here, try to trade stuff that are so far upside down. They went to these other dealers, and I'll tell you one the other day. I'm not going to mention no names, but I feel sorry for the guy. And I know it was just a travel trailer, but he bought a new travel trailer 3 years ago from a dealer up the street, the big corporate dealer, and he financed it. He paid 20% down. This is how bad it is. He paid 20% down. And of course, they added all those fees that I talk about. He got in there with the finance manager, and the finance manager talked him into buying these fabric protection and tire protection and exterior protection, which is all marked up 500-600% over dealer cost, and added it to the loan. Well, to make a long story short, he came in here the other day. He wanted to go with a motorhome, and I was still able to trade with him. But here's the thing. He's had that camper for 3 years. He paid 20% down. His payoff was what his camper cost you 3 years ago. After paying 20% down, because they financed all those fees, all those unnecessary services that they try to talk you into buying, he still owed what you can go buy a brand new one for. And I mean, it's crazy, folks, but I see it every day. And unfortunately, he had to borrow extra money and pay some money, a lot of several thousand out of pocket to trade, because he owed so much more than his camper was worth. But was able to make a deal with him. But folks, that's what I'm getting at, folks, is when you go to these other dealerships, they don't care about you if you ever come back and buy from them again. They only care about how much money they can make off of you today. They don't care if they ever see you again. You see, we look at everybody different. We've been here 48 years. We've got generations of families who have purchased RVs only from us. And we want to sell you a good motorhome. We want to sell you one at a price that you can buy it, keep it for 2 or 3 years, say, hey, I want to upgrade to a diesel or a smaller or a bigger one. We want you to be able to trade this in. We want it to still be in good enough condition that we can sell it to somebody else. They keep it for several years and trade it in. Plus, we want you to be in this thing financially where you can trade it and have equity in it. Because, I don't want to tell somebody. That's the one thing I can say, folks. All the years I've been here, somebody who came in here that bought an RV from us several years ago, I've never had to tell them they owe more than it's worth. I can honestly say that. Anybody that's ever bought an RV from us and they brought it back in to trade a year, 2 years, 3 years later, they always got equity because of the way we sell them to begin with. Gap insurance, that's another service they try to talk you into buying. You don't need gap insurance here, folks. Gap insurance is when you're financing too much and you're financing more than the RV's worth. And if you buy it through a dealership, they're going to mark it up 500-600% over what they have to pay for it. If you ever need gap insurance, which you won't need it here, but if you go to another dealership and you buy an RV and you owe more than it's worth, you can get gap insurance or your auto insurance company for a couple of $100 versus $2,000 or $3,000 at an RV dealer. So keep that in mind, folks, and I've got all kinds of tips I can tell you, but the best thing to do is come down here to a dealership like us. There's not many of us around anymore, but there are still a couple of family-owned used RV dealerships who price their stuff very, very inexpensively, and who are going to treat you right, and we're one of them, folks. 48 years in business. If that's not a true testimony to how we treat our customers and the kind of deals that we have, I don't know what else is. You can pull the NADA up. You can Google 2007 Coachmen Concord 300 TS. Look at what's out there for this $49.9. You're going to see our price is the lowest. It's going to have the lowest mileage, and it's got more options. It's got the satellite, the full body paint, the slide toppers, the outside entertainment center, the hydraulic HWH leveling jacks. I mean, we've got all of this, folks, at a price that's way, way under market value. So give us a call. Our phone number is 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. You can see this unit on eBay, and I've got it on about 20 other different websites as well. If you want a copy of our inspection report, in other words, what we're going to check on this motorhome after you purchase it, give us a call or an email. My salespeople are more than happy to email you or fax you a copy of our very extensive up to 138-point inspection. You get the 90-day warranty that goes into effect the day you pick this motorhome up. It can be extended very affordably, and we just sell warranties at our dealer cost. So, you know, you can rest assured you're not going to be charged $6,000, $7,000 for a warranty like other RV dealers charge. We offer nationwide delivery, and you just pay whatever it costs us to bring this motor home to you and get my driver back home. We don't make any profit on delivery. If you want to fly in, I have 3 or 4 sets of customers a week that fly to Chattanooga, Tennessee. We pick them up at the airport free during business hours, bring you back here. Of course, this is after my RV techs have been over their inspection on these RVs, and we go through it with you, show you how to operate everything, give you a personalized demonstration, show you how to use it, and you drive it home. It's as easy as that, folks. We do a little bit of paperwork, and you drive it home. So give us a call, drop us an email. Don't forget, we've got financing with rates as low as 3% and up to 180-month terms available. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing each and every one of you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.